Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio, and I am here with news, and there's basically two ways to look at this news, alright? Way number one, the Pokemon trading card game is still absolutely crushing over in Japan. And way number two is, oh my goodness, people really like Jet Black Poltergeist. Let me explain. Now, today is the official release date. As I record this, we are Friday the 23rd of April. Today is the official release date of the new Japanese set. Now, the new Japanese set is actually a double set, Jet Black Poltergeist and Silver Lance. And for those of you that are unaware, Jet Black Poltergeist and Silver Lance are two genuinely different sets. They have different set lists, and every single card between the two sets is different. Now, over here, they are going to be mashed together, along with Matchless Fighters, and those three Japanese sets will combine to make Chilling Reign. But over in Japan, although it is a double set, it is very much two single sets released at the same time. They are very similar thematically, and they are released on the same day. And we clearly got one for Ice Rider Calyrex and one for Shadow Rider Calyrex and all of that. But they are very much different sets with different lists, as in different set lists, different cards. And I'm following the news, and Tokyo is 8 hours ahead of us. So I'm sitting here in the morning, but over in Tokyo it is early evening. And essentially the news from the first day of release is, oh my goodness, we can't find any. Now, this image, this was shared with me by the lovely Primal Lugia, but it was posted by Munaresmu. That's not even close, is it? Not even close. Sorry. And basically, this tweet was sent out to show quite how silly it is. Now, this is the Pokemon Center in Nihonbashi. And a reset snap was activated, in which the people lined up before the start of the line suddenly became the last. The line was reversed. Why would they do that? That's terrible. There is a reply tweet that says, it's a rice horse project. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am learning Japanese at the moment, and I'm getting better every day. And I have no idea what that means. But look at that line. Look how keen people are to be lining up. So obviously what I did was I went to the lovely Antoine Boulet, and I was like, hey Antoine, what has your experience been? Because I know they've been trying to get this set. I know Antoine's been going out trying to buy this set. And here's the reply I got. 4 hours after shops opened, none of the 7 card shops I went to had any Jet Black Poltergeist left. 4 hours after opening, Antoine tried 7 card shops, all sold out of Jet Black Poltergeist. Now, you'll notice I'm saying Jet Black Poltergeist, not Silver Lance. We'll get to that in a moment. So, what Antoine did was went to the Nagoya Pokemon Center at around 2 p.m, was given a ticket to come back at 2:45. So you come back at 2:45, and essentially you get a ticket, it stops you queuing for quite as long, and you come back at your allotted time, and there will be a significantly shorter queue, because the only people queuing are the people that have been given the tickets. Makes sense. So you go in, you get a ticket, you come back. So Antoine goes back, 2:45, queues up for 45 minutes, is able to buy the 2 boxes. Again, the 2 boxes is important, we'll get there in a moment. But apparently, while in the queue, announcements were going out, there might not be enough left for everyone still queuing. So we've got it being sold out 4 hours after release. We've got people queuing up after being given a ticket to queue up, and even then being told that they're not actually guaranteed to get the product, but please keep queuing, you never know. Now, obviously, I've headed on over to the Pokemon Center, and it probably won't surprise any of you to know that it is sold out. Of course it's sold out. Why would it not be sold out? The interesting thing here is they are still taking pre-orders, because there are going to be reprints of the set. Oh, that's good. June. And not even early June, mid-June. So you can pre-order these cards, or this set, and hopefully you'll be able to actually get them in mid-June. Yowza, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute yowza. So at this stage, we should probably take a step back and go, well, hang on a second. Why is Jet Black Poltergeist so much more popular than Silver Lance? And there are a couple of reasons. One reason I have got to believe is Emo Horse or Ghost Horse, or call it what you will. Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, which, I'm sorry, I have had a couple of weeks now to think about it. I am still extremely comfortable calling this the best card we've seen since Zoroark GX. The ability lets you attach your psychic energy from your hand to a bent psychic Pokemon and draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's right. Energy acceleration and draw power, and the attack does 10 damage plus 30 more for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon, so you can build up to ridiculous damage, but you only have free energy on each Shadow Rider Calyrex, which means even when Shadow Rider Calyrex goes down, you don't lose that much. It's absurd. Oh yeah, and although it's far from guaranteed you might get the special art in the box, and I have told you super clearly that this is one of my top 10 artworks in the game. I've not actually sat down and made a list. I think that would stress me out too much. But I look at this and I honestly want it with no text on, blown up, and just a giant picture on my wall so I can sit and stare at it while I'm recording and editing, and it will make me extremely happy. And that is going to make people want to go and buy Jet Black Poltergeist. There is nothing in Silver Lance that can rival this. I'm not saying there aren't good cards in Silver Lance, but I am very much saying there is no card in Silver Lance, as far as I'm concerned, which is as good as Emo Horse. And we can look at the secret rares. And again, there are no secret rares which I think can even come close. The funny thing is, I think the most sought-after supporter is probably going to be Caitlyn, and Caitlyn is also in Jet Black Poltergeist. So, sorry about that. But we also need to take a look at the box topper promo. You see, there is a very, very, very clear reason why Antoine wanted 2 boxes of this set and not 1. Incidentally, they were limited to 2 boxes, and they had to limit it to 2 rather than 1. And that is, there is a box topper promo that you can get if you buy 2 boxes. Now, if you buy 2 boxes of Silver Lance, you get Sandaconda, which I've said is not a particularly good card, and honestly, I don't think it's one of the better special arts. If you buy 2 boxes of Jet Black Poltergeist, you get Celebi. Well, I still don't think that Celebi is a particularly good card, but goodness gracious me, look at that redonkulous artwork. And when you've got Shadow Rider Calyrex in one set, and the box topper promo is so much better, that explains why Jet Black Poltergeist is selling out, and Silver Lance is still, well, I don't think it's easy to get hold of, but shall we say easier. Now, I was going to ask Antoine how much this was selling for over in Japan, but would you believe it? Antoine actually preempted and told me 6,000 yen. And actually, if we look at the sold listings here, they are remarkably consistent. Now, admittedly, all of those 5,999 are clearly sold by the same person, but we got a 6,000, a 5,777, a 7,333, but with a Sandaconda as well, which obviously has a lot less value, and 23,000 for 4, which averages just under 6,000. If it was exactly 6, it'd be 24,000 yen. So we've got a remarkably consistent price of 6,000 yen. Bearing in mind, I showed you the Pokemon Center website a moment ago, and these entire boxes go for 5,000 yen. So if you buy 2 boxes of this set and you don't want to keep the Celebi box topper, you can literally sell it for more than one of the boxes, and then instead of spending 10,000 yen on 2 boxes, you basically spent 4,000 yen on 2 boxes, which is frankly ridiculously cheap. And we've still got the fact that you might be pulling the special art of the Shadow Rider Calyrex and all of that good stuff. This is cool / terrifying. So what can we learn from this? What can we take away from it? Well, Pokemon is still hyper popular in Japan, and if they release a double set like this and they don't make them even in terms of wantability, it's a word, we are going to run into problems very quickly. But you know what? Antoine did still go out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and grab a couple of boxes. So even with this ridiculously hyped set that people are all over, product was still out there. And sure, I'm assuming some people are going home disappointed, but you're still talking about a ridiculous demand, which is largely being kept up with. Pokémon is extremely healthy right now in terms of how much people are after it. And honestly, even though it is super popular, they are not struggling with this set like we have been struggling with some of our sets recently. And that is very, very good news moving forward. If you wanted a Japanese box of Jet Black Poltergeist, might I suggest you wait a little while. As a bit of a side note, there was one other product that Antoine did mention was completely sold out and impossible to get hold of, and those were the Pikachu sleeves. Sad face. I'm sure they'll come back at some point. For now, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you need to know, but I want to hear from you guys, so let me know what you think about all of this. Tell me how hyped you are for Jet Black Poltergeist and Chilling Reign and all of that in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far, the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.